By now, y'all heard about the 81-year-old white dude in Ohio who deleted that 61-year-old black female Uber driver. And there was a phone call that came in, and someone had told him that be look out for a package or something, and he took his gun. And what he did is straight out Klansman. He didn't even bother to ask the woman to get off my property or be respectful. He had a gun at her. I saw it on the video. Know what he was gonna do. And yes, I've been black too long. I've been black all my life. So when I see a white man with a gun and a black person, you already know that they think that they the master and they gonna make you do what they want to do. He should be charged accordingly because he had intent. See, often than not, racially speaking, they're gonna think that, okay, this woman was not a threat. She was doing her job. He approached. It's just like that young black boy in St. Louis with the white dude came to the door. They see black faces, they start shooting. They don't do that to white counterparts. Somebody white can walk up and be selling some copper that they stole out the side of your house and walk into your living room and it's like, oh, you here's some copper for you. Mr. White, going to white. Will someone black come up in there? Because it goes back to what I always say about the profiling. You're not in the wrong neighborhood, you sure you are? You know. And this is racial. It is a hate crime as far as I'm concerned. He knew what he was doing. He 81-year-old white boy. He know exactly what he doing. You gotta remember, we go back 60 years in his lifetime, it was part of the civil rights era that just kicked in. He knew exactly what he was doing. There were no laws for black protection in the early mid 60s. There still were plantations legalized in America with 3Ks in the South. So don't come and tell me that. This white boy is just as beady-eyed as Jerry Jones was at that door in Arkansas when the black kids was trying to go to school and people don't want to tell the truth. But this here is real. And this is what goes on. And you put guns in hands of older people, they know what they doing. He knew what he was doing. Because he probably thought, which he didn't get, and he probably don't think, in a post-George Floyd era, maybe I shouldn't pull a cap on someone black. Because there was a time when that would have been not even thought of anybody, and they're still doing it. Don't get it twisted. There's still black fatalities going on, white supremacist stuff going on, where people don't do nothing. Don't. But if there's a real justice here, that dude will be held accountable. And this was a tragedy. And they just decided to put that turkey in the joint in the past week because they really weren't going to do that. How often do you still hear that? When somebody white deletes someone black, they got to think about it like it's a Jeopardy moment with the music playing. The shoes on the other foot, you get lynched, you're gonna be. They just thinking about how they gonna charcoal you. Just how it goes. I always tell you, justice and just us. Please hit like, subscribe, on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like them out. Peace.